This is the best penny stock to go out and trade for the upcoming day, and this is going to be London ticker KZIA. That's right, my friends, ticker KZIA. Now, in today's video, we're going to be discussing the why, the what, the where. The why, we're going to be doing a callous breakdown as to why this ticker is running. The what, we're going to do some stock analysis. The where, I'm going to tell you guys where to get in and where to get out. And most important part is going to be the where, because so many times people watch these videos and they go, oh, okay, KZIA, I'm just going to go buy KZIA right now. No. Remember, how many times has this happened to you, right? A given stock is up 100%, 200%. But you still manage to lose money on it because your entries and exits are not actually proper entries and exits. That's the most important part, right? Doesn't matter if a stock is up 20% on the day or freaking 200% on the day, right? If you don't know where to enter and when to exit and where to set your stop loss, you're always going to lose money, okay? So stay patient for this part of the video because it's going to be very important. Now, first things first, why KZIA? So KZIA is already running in the after hours, guys. It is up approximately, when we go over here, let's see how much it's up actually. It's up already about 50%, but why is it running? Now, you guys may say, oh, Sam, it's already up 50%. You're talking about a ticker that's already up 50%. This is what you need to understand, is that as traders, we want volatility. Volatility is where the money's made for us. There are plenty of penny stocks, which I've told you guys to go buy dirt cheap, and then they end up running 20, 30%, okay? For example, DRCT being one of them, right? Or DCRT, I think it was. Was it DRCT or DCRT, right? From my last video, right? If we go over here to, it was DRCT, I believe, right? When we go to DRCT, right? I said, hey, everyone, buy 20 cents out, 24 cents. Look at this. Look at where it pumped to. 24.79, right? So there are penny stocks that also go out and buy, but there are also a lot of tickers that are really good for us to go out and trade every single day when it comes to the volatilities. And KZIA is exactly one of those. So let's talk about the why, right? We always want to talk about the why first, because in order to understand the longevity of a move, we want to first analyze why is the ticker moving to begin with, right? Like I always tell you guys, if you want to predict the future, you first need to understand the past. So let's get understanding the past. When it comes to KZIA, why is it up, right? What's this freaking news that's causing this ticker to run so much? Well, the company today, guys, came out with some solid news. They say that they're patient with stage 4 triple negative breast cancer achieved initial immune complete response when treated under protocol of with and standard chemotherapy. Okay, so their medication alongside other medication and standard chemotherapy. So clearly their medication is playing a role in the patient's recovery, right? Now, with that said, we're going to go over here and we're going to put this news as amazing. Why? Because it's truly got that freaking, we're going to put it as good. It's not really amazing because, again, right, it's not like it's an FDA approval or something like that. Obviously, positive results is a good thing, right? But it's not like it's, you know, it's something that's, you know, it's freaking actual solidified, right? I mean, one positive result could potentially just be because of the chemotherapy, right? It doesn't really say anything specifically about it. It's not like they only use their freaking medication, right? Which is really important for you guys to understand, right? Now, again, remember, is this good news? Of course it's good news, right? But what I'm comparing it to, what this news could potentially be, right? If we put this as amazing news and then they come out and say, hey, everyone, we got FDA approval for the medication. Are we going to say that that news is on par with this exact same news? No. So then this is good. That one would be great. Okay? Very good. Now, so the company, though, does have a catalyst. It's not just running based off of volume, right, like it usually does when it comes to KZIA, right? Because if we go over here and we take a look at the chart, which we will later when we talk about our entries and exits, but the next thing we want to talk about now is going to be the what, right, doing the stock analysis. Now, when we're doing stock analysis, it's really, really important for us to go out and understand, hey, the stock is on the company and the company is on the stock, and we are stock traders, not company investors. So the first thing we want to do over here is go ahead and actually take a look at what moves the stock. What moves the stock? Supply and demand. Supply and demand, supply and demand, supply and demand. So when we go over here, right, we take a look at the company's supply. The company right now has a free float of $1.52 million, putting its float market cap at approximately $9 million, give or take. So $9 million, that's a very, very volatile ticker. That is an extremely volatile ticker. We want to put its volatility as amazing. Now, volatility, as you may know already, it's a double-edged sword. Just as fast as things go up, just as fast things can come down. So manage your risk correctly, manage your sizing correctly when it comes to these tickers. Now, let's talk about what are the odds that the company goes ahead and adds to this supply, right? The supply is limited right now. But will the company go ahead and meddle with the supply? What are you talking about, Sam? Well, like I said earlier, the stock market is simple supply and demand. When the supply is limited and the demand comes in, prices go up, okay? When the demand is limited and the supply increases, prices go down. When you are a buyer, you say, hey, sir, I'm a buyer. Here you go. You're a buyer, you're a demand, okay? Now, when you're a seller, you're a supply, okay? Here you go. Take this from me. I'm a supplier. Now, there is an entity that can be a supplier without ever being demand. Who is this? This is the company themselves through dilution, right? Through selling shares. Or it's the warrant holders which have the warrants ready to exercise these shares into the markets and add these shares into the markets, but they have not yet. Okay, so let's go over here and let's take a look. Now, the number one telltale sign that a company is going to have dilution is going to be whether or not they're financially motivated to do so. So the numbers I'm sharing with you guys are based off of KZIA's most recent SEC filings. When you go over here, the company has a cash life of $0.5 million, putting its operating expenses at $0.5 million in the bank. They have an operating expense of $3.32 million every single quarter, putting their month's worth of cash left at 0.5. They have 15 days of cash. They have 2 weeks of cash left. That's not good, my friends. That is not good. So this company is 100% financially motivated to dilute. Historically, they've been very dilutive. Their overhead supply is also big. They're gonna dilute, okay? They're gonna rug pull us. So this is what I want you guys to do. I want you guys to only trade this ticker within the market hours, not in the pre-market, not in the after hours. Make sure you're not holding this ticker in the after hours, because I'm telling you right now, more likely than not, dilution is coming for KZIA. Dilution is on its way. Mark this video. It's coming. They need money. When a company needs money, they have one or two routes to go. Bankruptcy or dilution? Which one would you rather have? Probably dilution, right? So do keep that in mind. Now, let's see the institutional ownership. So when it comes to the institutional ownership, that's Amex. Institutional ownership of KZIA is sitting at 8.6%. We'll just round it up and say 10. We're going to put it as okay. Okay, we're going to put it as okay. Now, let's see what the shorts have been doing when it comes to the short interest is not updated yet because the stock just started moving. Now, let's talk about the charts, entries and exits, okay? The most important part of the video. So where would I enter, when would I exit? The levels that I want to be buying, okay, honestly, I want to see it break 10, okay? I want to first see it break above 10, right? I want to see it break above 10, clean break above 10 is what I want to see. And then I'm going to play the level of this $9.50 to $10 level for a retest of something like, let's say, 11-ish, 12-ish, right? Because the highest I see this ticker going right now is going to be this $11 level. I don't see it getting above this $11, yeah, I don't see it getting above this $11, unfortunately, guys. Why? Because again, the catalyst is strong, but it's really not that strong. Historically, if you take a look at the chart, right, there's a great saying goes, when in doubt, zoom out, right? Pump dump, 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 over and 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 over again. So this is not a ticker you want to be holding overnight. Cut your losses and walk away if you have to. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys, this bounce over here at 850-ish might also be a good entry for you guys, right? It looks like it's showing a good level of support, bouncing off this VWAP over here. So we got to see exactly what levels it holds in order for us to go ahead and enter it. But the best play would be break of 10, and then we play the bounce of 950 again. Okay, that's what I would do. And if it doesn't hold 950, the level that I would enter would probably be all the way down over here at the 7-ish. Okay, at 7, I would play the bounce of 7 to, let's say, like, you know, the test of 770 or something like that, right? For a 10% gains, give or take. Now, again, 10% gains, you say, oh, 10% gains is nothing, Sam, right? But I'll tell you this, from my experience, the number one thing that has turned me profitable and has helped me actually become a consistently profitable trader with over an 80% win rate has been prioritizing those small gains, right? It's been understanding that it's a lot easier to get 10 different stocks to give you 10% each than one stock to double and give you 100%. This is why our community members consistently see profits and consistently see results. This is why they keep coming back month after month, even though we offer a 30 days money back guarantee and a 2 weeks free trial. That's why they're doing it, right? That's why, because they see results. Even the results might be small, but over time they compound, okay? Now, listen, if you guys want to trade alongside me, in fact, if you guys are interested in joining our community, getting access to my day trade alerts, swing alerts, option alerts, lessons, one-on-one access, everything like that, check out our community, because right now we're having a 50% sale for the next 10 members that join. The next 10 members that join, they get access to our community for a 50% gains, 50% sale, and that's what it looks like, okay? We give you everything. We have day trade alerts, swing alerts, option alerts, lessons, one-on-one access, Q&A, everything like that. Wilson says, hi Sam, thank you for our work on the community. My 7 days trial finish was great. I thank you for the membership this week. $7,000 in 7 days. We're no longer doing a 7-day free trial. Now we do a 2 weeks free trial and a 30 days money back guarantee. Denver says, thanks Top Trader Sam and Top Trader Academy. 22% the last 30 days. Ong says, my boy, I've been here for a week and you all took care of me like cousins. Thank you so much for your patience. I'm private channel helping you understand all this shit. Last 5 days, $4,000. ProTrader.js, thank you for the tip and also support yesterday. Bullpick and ProTrader.js are mentors alongside myself. 51% gains. We've been crushing it, man. We've been crushing it. I'm going to read this. Chinso says, thank you at Sam and the rest of the mentors. I've been here for almost 1 week now, and every day is green, but every day is not every day is a green day, but 100% more winners than losers. I've learned more here this week than the last 7 months of trading on Mono. I'll be sticking around after my trial. 17%. You guys can maybe pause on this. Thank you, Sam, for let's do a little random roulette. Actually, never mind. We don't got that. Just give it a shot. I'm gonna give you everything. Okay, this is what our alerts look like. We give it a ticker. We give it an entry. We give it an exit. We give it a stop loss. We also tell you how many shares to buy in your portfolio. We tell you how many shares to buy in your portfolio. What do you mean by that? So with the share size that we tell you guys how many shares to buy in a 10K account. We use 10K as a benchmark. And then let's say you have a 30K account, you buy 3 times this amount. Let's say you have a 5K account, you buy 5 times this amount. Let's say you have a 100K account, you buy 10 times this amount. Simple and easy. That's how we roll. Okay? Anyways, I appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching. I look forward to meeting you guys in Top Trade Academy. With that said, your boy Sam from Top Academy.